Hey everyone. Today I just thought I'd talk about some of the rarest free rewards you could have got over the years in Fortnite. And no, we're not going to be talking about any free battle pass rewards, despite how OG they are and what people say they are not rare whatsoever. Let's get into it. So first I'd like to mention the Refer a Friend exclusive rewards. There was a bunch of these. There was 3 skins and a bunch of other cosmetics like lighters and pickaxes. However, the one that stands out the most is obviously the first one because it hasn't been back in a long time, and that's the Rainbow Racer skin. And just like Refer a Friend, there was also Reboot a Friend. Now don't get this confused with a Reboot Rally. This was a totally separate thing. And this comes with a bunch of rare rewards, but the one that stands out the most is the Plasma Carrot, the max level reward you could have got for free, and it's extremely rare nowadays. Next up, we're going to talk about Twitch drops because there's been a lot of them over the years, and I'm sure a majority of you have at least a few, and some are even pretty rare now. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know about Vibrant Vibing and those type of rewards, but the ones I'm going to be talking about are the early FNCS ones from early Chapter 2, like the finger back bling, the #1 back bling. Not many people actually have this, and there's a bunch of variants of this as well, so it's decently rare. So if you see it, that's pretty cool. Speaking of stream drops, there was also a few free rewards from the Legends Landing map that you could have received, such as the tie-dye drift emoticon and one of the FNCS back blings that haven't been out in over 2 years. By far the easiest way to get free and exclusive rewards is by participating in the monthly cups. Fortnite does cups every single month, and normally if you just play in them and get at least 8 points, you'll get a free spray or emoticon just by participating and getting some points. So there's so many of these, and some are even rare, but I can't even keep track of how many there are, but there's a bunch. Now, speaking of cups, PlayStation has its own thing going on with their own cups, and I'm sure you guys can see where this is going because they had the PlayStation Generations Cup in 2020, and you could have won the Indigo Kuno, which is the rarest Fortnite exclusive in the entire game. But there was other PlayStation Cups aside the Indigo one that people don't even know about. I have a spray that was from a PlayStation Cup last year, and it's called the Cocoa Mint Ghoul, and this is rarer than people think. Only about 7,000 people have this. Now, I'm about to blow some of your guys' mind with this one because a lot of people didn't know. You could actually get the exclusive Galaxy skin. Yes, the $1,000 Galaxy skin, absolutely free. Literally, all you had to do is get your shoes on and go down to your local store, any store that had the Galaxy phone, load up your Fortnite account, and that's it. And it was never revoked from anyone's account, so anyone could have just went to the store and got the Galaxy skin absolutely free. Now, speaking of the Galaxy skins, there was another Galaxy type skin you could get absolutely free just by playing on mobile Android until September 15th of 2024, and that's the Andromeda skin, and players literally got this just by playing on an Android before that date. However, this skin can return anytime, but as of uploading this, it's still exclusive, and it looks like it's going to be staying that way for a little while longer. The next free rewards I'm going to talk about is an argument between the community, because you could argue these were free, but also not, and these are the rewards that you could get just by claiming a V-Bucks card. We recently had a lot of them with the glider over the summer, the bird call emote, the midnight scythe, but there's an extremely rare one, and that's the Sunfall Scythe, which is the rarest pickaxe in the entire game, and the only way to get it is by redeeming a V-Bucks card in Japan. No kidding, this pickaxe is rarer than the Raider's Revenge, and the reason is because it's region locked and you could only got it while being in Japan, and there were players that tried to get it that weren't, and they got permanently banned from Fortnite. Now, speaking about players getting banned for trying to obtain cosmetics they're not supposed to, we're going to be talking about the most controversial cosmetics in the entire game, emoticons and sprays, because there's about 100 of these that are extremely rare that collectors will do egregious acts to get their hands on, and even myself would go crazy to get some of these. Here is a tier list of just the rarest ones, and I couldn't tell you the things I do to try and get some of these. The most noted and popular bundles that you can try and get are the creator bundles, which being the country creator bundles or just the random people that get just creator bundles to drop, such as the French bundles, the German bundles, etc., individual bundles. But it can get way rarer than that because sometimes we have random drops like the recent Lantern Fest Arab drops where we got the Celebration Heart, which only has 1,200 uses worldwide, 1,200 people out of the millions that play Fortnite. It's extremely rare, and I luckily got a code for it. I'm so happy. I'm just flexing on you guys right now, but it gets even rarer than that because we have the bundles which are called the collegiate bundles. Now, the collegiate bundles, that's literally in the name, are one of the rarest code sets you can get because you actually have to be in a college to get these. You have to go to college to get these emoticons for free, and there are some collectors that have somehow managed to get these which shouldn't have them. I'm not going to call them out, but they're extremely rare. For example, there's one called To Your Health. It's my favorite. You have to go to a college to get this. It's extremely rare. Less than 500 people have it. There's even the plugged in spray that you had to go to a convention for, but the two most rarest free rewards in the entirety of Fortnite is the Cameo needs loot emoticon, and the victory spray emoticon with about 40 owners each. Currently, a victory spray code is selling for $10,000. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me listing just some of the rarest items that were free in Fortnite. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, you join the Discord, you follow me on Twitch, and do all of that because you could potentially win just a free code by subscribing to me. So there's no reason not to. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care of yourselves and see you guys in the next video.